For those who don't know, Roblox was officially released to the public in 2006. Since then, millions of players have joined the platform. Over the years, we've heard stories about hackers, glitches, and strange myths, but the case I'm about to tell you isn't just another creepy legend. It's something that was never supposed to be found. This is the story of a player known as Static Boy. The incident allegedly happened in 2013, during the early rise of horror maps. Static Boy was an 11-year-old who loved exploring random games with low player counts. He believed the less popular the game, the more secrets it probably had. One night at exactly 2:17 a.m., he found a game titled The Waiting Room. No thumbnail, no description, 0 favorites, 1 active player. Curious, he joined. When he loaded in, he spawned inside a small gray room. No doors, no windows, just a flickering ceiling light and a single chair in the center. There was another avatar already inside, a default noob, standing completely still. The player list showed only 2 names, Static Boy and Hold Still. Static Boy typed in chat. Hello? No response. He walked closer to the other avatar. That's when the flickering stopped. The light turned completely red. On the wall behind the chair, text slowly appeared. You moved. Static Boy froze. He hadn't touched his keyboard. His character slowly turned toward the chair on its own. He tried pressing escape. Nothing happened. He tried closing the game. The window wouldn't minimize. Then the other player finally typed, I told you not to move. Static Boy later told one of his friends at school that his mouse stopped responding. He could move it physically, but the cursor wouldn't move on screen. Then the room in the game began shrinking. The walls started sliding inward, very slowly. The red light got brighter. The other avatar's head turned toward him, but not smoothly. It snapped instantly, facing him with no animation at all. Its face texture disappeared. Just a blank surface. The chat typed again. Wait your turn. The chair in the center of the room moved closer to Static Boy, dragging across the floor without any sound. The player list suddenly changed. Static Boy, Hold Still, Static Boy. There were now 2 accounts with his username. One of them typed, You're already sitting. The screen flashed white for a split second. When the image returned, his avatar was sitting in the chair. He hadn't clicked anything. The other avatar was gone. The walls stopped moving. The light returned to normal. Then a final message appeared on the wall. Thank you for waiting. The game instantly disconnected. When Static Boy logged back into Roblox the next morning, the waiting room no longer existed. It wasn't in his recently played, it didn't appear in search, but he had a new badge on his profile. The badge was completely black. No name, no description. When he clicked it, his screen briefly flickered. The badge disappeared, and so did his entire play history from that night. To this day, no archived version of The Waiting Room has ever been found. No screenshots, no recordings, nothing. But some players claim that if you search for random games late at night, you might see it appear again, always with 1 player inside, waiting. If you ever find a game with no thumbnail, no description, and only 1 silent player, maybe don't join. Count how many times I said wait in this story. And remember, not every server is meant for you.